Asia region alone, we're seeing significant developments in both domestic and cross-border digitalization of payments that are opening up new possibilities, and they are only possibilities at this stage because a lot of the work remains at a test or an experimental level. And I think of two examples in particular. One is the recent and progressive harmonization of multinational payments for consumers using QR codes between a number of ASEAN countries. And that will hopefully make life a little bit easier for people who spend a bit of time border hopping, if you will. The one that I'm probably a little bit more focused on involves the wholesale payment side of things with projects such as mBridge. Now, mBridge is a project that has been hosted or co-sponsored by the Bank of International Settlements Hong Kong division, if you will, working with the Central Bank of China, the PBOC, the Central Bank of Thailand, and the Central Bank of the UAE. And what mBridge has been developing is a cross-border payments platform from a technical point of view, using a purpose-designed distributed ledger or blockchain that involves these central banks as validator nodes. And last year, around October or thereabouts from memory, about 20 banks participated in 150 odd transactions worth 23 million US dollars trialing the platform. And it worked quite fine, and it was quite successful. So we've got some very different approaches to facilitating, if you will, digital payments. Our work, however, has focused a lot more on the other side of the transactions ledger, if you will. The flow of money is only half of what happens when we move things and people and services across borders, because what's happening on the other side of the flow of money is the flow of information about the people, the places, and the products that we're interested in. And it is the ability to address those and how we develop and implement functional and cross-border valid information systems that will ultimately make payments through automated procedures like smart contracts possible. Because at the end of the day, smart contracts as input function machines need inputs that are valid. And unless we can get agreement around what those inputs are, we're not going to get very far on the input-output machine to start with, let alone the outputs themselves.